Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch, and yes, I'm coming to you all the way from Malaysia. Okay, so today what do we have on the table? Right, so today I'm going to do my it's been a while. I think I haven't done this SOTC or state of the collection video for quite some time. So today we're going to start with my core, the core of my collection, which is my divers watches. Okay, so to start the show, we should do a quick wristwatch check. I am wearing my Casio G-Shock GWM5610BC, which comes on this super duper cool combi bracelet. Yep, I blame you, Random Rob. Random Rob, because he has so many of this what do you call this, combi bracelet, and he put them on I think literally every square G-Shock that he has. Yeah, a really nice cool bracelet with a very cool watch nonetheless. Okay, so let's start with the first ever automatic watch that I've bought for myself, which is this Obris Morgan Pradata. So this is a 2014 model. I've bought this somewhere around, I think was it October 2014? So now it's January 2019. I had this for maybe 4 years and 5 months, I think. was it 4 years and 3 months already? And you can see that this DLC black finishing, especially on the bezel, there's no major scars, nothing peel off, yeah, on the bezel itself, but you can see that this loom pip is already peeled off. I think after just maybe 1 year of ownership. This thing, initially it had that half sphere half sphere shape, but obviously it's been maybe I've bumped it in something and it literally chipped off, right? So what do we have here? Yes, the finishing is still good for a DLC black colored watch, and you can see that we have the coating here is a bit you can see that there's a silver colored material down there, and yep, we have this helium escape valve, and we have this super duper cool engineer style bracelet with an Obris Morgan logo down here. Right, so this model is no longer produced by Obris Morgan, and I think it's very difficult for you if you want to find a second-hand example for this, because I think simply because the Obris Morgan offers a hell lot of value for money. This one has the Miyota 9015 28,800 vibration per hour movement. It's not moving right now, but if I can just unscrew the crown and show you how the second hand moves, right? So yeah, you can see that the second hand is moving, and you can see that the smoothness, you can see this if you compare to this Seiko NH35 4R36 movement. You can see that there is a bit of stuttering here, but you don't see that on this Miyota 9015 movement, right? Which is really cool in my opinion. Right, for 300 bucks, I've bought this for about 299 bucks. You get this high speed high beat movement, and you've got this huge case. Actually, this is a 43mm case with the if you count in the bezel, it's about 44, and the lug to lug is about it's about 50mm from here to here, right? So it has a 22mm lug width, and yeah, you can literally put any kind of strap on it. Okay, so what is the wearing experience? You know what, when I've got this watch, I wear it like literally every single day, but I'll tell you why I couldn't wear it daily anymore. So you can see that the weight is 200 grams on this bracelet, and now it's actually missing a link, so I need to add in another link. So if I add in another link to fit my wrist, it will maybe 210 grams, which is quite unbearable, to be honest with you, right? So let's see how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. Okay, and I'll show you what do I mean by it's too damn big for my wrist, right? So luckily this thing is in black, so we're not gonna really see that. Okay, so you can see that the lug is almost at the edge of what my wrist can go for. Yeah, that's a bit too big in my opinion, right? So why didn't I get rid of it? You know what, this is my first ever automatic watch, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. This is a, you know what, there's a sentimental value to it. Whenever I use it, I don't really use it on this bracelet. I just put this bracelet back on because, you know what, I just want to show you how it looks on it, right? So yeah, first piece that I've had for quite some time already. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I've arranged these watches according to the date of purchase. Okay, so the second one, yes, this legendary Seiko Monster version 2, or is it generation 2 or edition 2? Oh, okay, second generation. Yeah, second generation Monster. So this is the one of the variants that is popular all over the world. This model has also been being discontinued by Seiko. So we have this Dracula 2 style indices here, where we have the usual monster indices, but with this red outer teeth something like that, which makes it look like a Dracula's teeth, right? So what do I like about this watch? You know what, the shape, the case shape is so unique. You won't find any other brands doing this. Yes, you can see that there's a notch. Is it a notch? There's a cutting here, which is, you know, symmetrical to the bezel shape as well. And yeah, that's just nice. We have these holes for to make it easy for you to change out the strap. And of course, this side was also the same. And we have this fully metal bezel, which has been banged on quite a lot. So you can see there are a lot of battle damage here and there, but I don't really care because it is what it is. It is a tool watch, so you need to use it. And the bezel action is nice, although I've had this for about, I think I've bought it in somewhere in November 2014. And yeah, there's a bit of play, but yeah, not that horrible, right? So, and the second thing that I really like about this watch is the bracelet. This is one of the most comfortable bracelet that Seiko have ever made. And of course, it has that very super annoying pin and collar system, and you want to remove or add the link, and yeah, it sucks really. But you know, after you've resized it, and then it's not really that bad. Okay, and of course we have this, what do you call this, extension, which I've never used. So yeah, that's, you know, and of course we have Seiko Tsunami logo down there, right? So what can I say? The Monster is really a true legend in my opinion, a must-have if you are into Japanese watches, right? So it fits the 42mm diameter case, and of course the very short lug-to-lug of 48mm really suits smaller wrist size such as mine, and you can see it's really nice. Okay, so the weight itself, right? So why is it the thing that contributes to the comfort on your wrist is of course the weights, and you can see that the weight on this Seiko Monster is just 170 grams, so which is maximum that I can go for a watch with a bracelet, right? So very cool piece. I will never ever sell this one, so this is definitely a keeper, right? So next up is the third watch. No, not the third Seiko that I've bought. I've bought quite a lot of Seikos, but this one is definitely going to stay. So this is again my third keeper, which is the Seiko Turtle Paddy, right? So I've got this for about $350 in somewhere in 2017. The very interesting thing about this watch is that gorgeous blue dial is not sunburst, it's not matte, but it's in between. It gives oh man, I just love that blue. Yeah, that's really cool. And we have, of course, on this Paddy version we have the Pepsi bezel and that smooth, the smooth bezel turn is so addictive to turn. And the greatest thing about this watch is the bezel and the hour indices, and also the chaptering lines properly, right? So that is a curse for these Seiko watches. It's really difficult to find a perfect example, and I'm lucky that I've got mine, right? So this features a 44mm case, but if you can compare these two, right, so this one looks a whole lot bigger, right? So because it is in stainless steel color, right? So it doesn't have any PVD anything or anything, and of course it's currently it's not on its original bracelet. I put it on this straight end link strap code Jubilee bracelet, which looks really cool in my opinion, and you know what, it gives a whole lot of new character to the watch itself. But let's see how much does it weigh, right? So on the scale here, right, so that's going to be about 158 grams, right? 158 grams, so which makes it really comfortable watch on my wrist. Okay, so let's see. Yep, although it has a 44mm lug diameter, the lug to lug is actually shorter compared to the Seiko Monster. So from here to here is about 47mm, which is, you know what, only Seiko can do this. This is what I would like to call Seiko magic, where they created these huge diameter case watches, but they fit really nice on the wrist, right? So man, I couldn't sell this thing. It's just it feels like a sin if I'm able to sell this one, right? So next up is they say this is a worthy contender to these affordable dive watches, Japanese dive watches. So we have this Orient Mako 2. This is a 41mm, a bit smaller compared to the Monster and the Seiko Turtle, but we have this 41mm, a very thin, quite thin for a diver. At least 12mm height and 22mm lug width, and also quite short 47mm lug to lug distance, which makes it really comfortable thing on the wrist, right? So it's, for me, this is a dressy diver, right? So if you want to dress up and you don't want to look really if you want to wear something sporty, so this is the way to go. But there's a big flaw that I really hate about this watch. No, the bracelet is okay. I come to, you know what, I used to hate this polished center link, but you know, but the thing that bugs me the most about this watch is this tiny, super tiny crown here. So it's really difficult to grasp. Why the hell would you polish out the crown surface here? I'm not sure what Orient is doing. Why don't they just do something like that, or something like that, or something like that, or even the worst one, I mean, something like that. You know, there's a big chunk of crown here for you to easily grip if you want to do if you want to polish out this part. I have no idea why Orient did that. This operating the crown makes me curse every single time I wanted to adjust the time. Okay, so I love this watch, but you know what, if there's a watch that I would sell right away to fund for my next new watch purchase, this Orient Ray 2 would be the first to be on the shopping list, right? So again, let's see it on my 6.75 inch wrist. As you can see here, the lug to lug distance of 47mm really does give it a very nice look, and it feels really comfortable on wrist, minus that shitty crown, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's see how heavy this thing is. You know what, this is the least, or the second least heavy watch here. So we are at 155 gram, right? So this is 158, this is 170, this is 200 grams, right? So cool, affordable alternative to the Rolex Submariner, but it's being let down by this super small polished GT crown, right? Okay, so let's go to the last one. So this is the Citizen NY0040, the full dial version, and as you can see here, the uniqueness of this watch is this lefty crown, where you need to use a left hand to unscrew it, and to wind it you have to, you know, turn it the other way around versus your usual crown position here. Okay, so I just love this full lume dial. So yeah, it's really nice. Seiko doesn't have something similar in their diverse category at least, and we have this cool vintage look of a watch. So yeah, this watch is also discontinued, and I am pretty sure you can't really find it, at least here in Malaysia. So you can't really find it brand new anywhere here in Malaysia. And yes, that full lume dial is just gorgeous. And again, we have this 60 click bezel here, which is, you know what, it's a bit annoying, but I don't really care. And I don't really care because who uses a bezel anyway, right? So it's just for you to play around, so you're not gonna be using this bezel to time anything, right? So, and of course we have this quite short lug to lug distance case as well, and we have this multiple brush finishing over here, and of course polish finishing at the case here. And again, we have this concave shape crown here. Yeah, which is, yeah, it doesn't really affect any function, but I do love this huge crown, right? Okay, so again, this one didn't came with this Jubilee bracelet. I've put it on this aftermarket bracelet from AliExpress with this adjustable Rolex style glide lock class. I will do a full review for this particular class real soon, but yeah, this is the lightest of the bunch, going for about 128 grams, right? So yeah, really comfortable to wear every day, and it's only being let down by the non-hackable movement, which is this Miyota 80223 or something like that, or 8000 series. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's just the thing that, you know, I'm not really, you know, into those. I don't really think that I must have a hacking movement, but if I do have, it's a bonus in my opinion. Okay, so let's finish off this SOTC video by giving you a lume show, right? So that is a must do for a diverse watch. If a diverse watch has a great lume, you can just say that, you know what, you can't have a diverse watch without great lume, right? So who wins the battle then, right? So let's see. I'm charging it with my overhead lamp over here, so I'm gonna shut down a few lamps here, 1 and 2, and we've got another one over here. Boom, right? So you can see already the winner is either this Seiko Monster or the Seiko Turtle, right? So in my experience, I think even though the Seiko Turtle is a newer model, but I think that the Seiko Monster still wins the game, right? So number 1 goes to Seiko Monster, number 2 goes to Seiko Turtle, and number 3 goes to the Orient Ray 2, right? So where does that leave the Citizens? Yes, the Citizen is number 4. I'm not really sure why, but this full lume dial doesn't really show itself after 5 hours of charging, right? And the worst one is definitely this C1 Super Luminova on the Obris Morgan, which is a shame because I would love to see this one with a C3 Super Luminova. Okay, so let's put on the lights again. Right. Okay, so what do I think of my collection? or better still, what do you guys think about my collection? So I think when I posted these 5 watches on my Instagram account, some people said that, yeah, you got pretty much everything covered, so why don't you go for the Orient M edition or something like that? In my opinion, the M edition is a bit too large, so yeah, I think this will do at this moment. But if I am to sell one piece, that would definitely go the Orient would definitely go. And what do I want to add into the collection? Of course, I'm a Seiko fan, man. I'm a Seiko fanboy. I'm definitely going to get another Seiko diverse watch, maybe at the end or even for my birthday. So yeah, we'll see on what I would get in there, during my birthday coming June, right? So okay, so if you guys love this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you guys find this video useful, please if you guys find these videos useful to you guys, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and of course please press the notification button so that you won't miss any of my future reviews. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.